Saudi Arabia, the heart of West Asia. Did you know that Saudi Arabia isn't just a wealthy, oil-rich nation, but also a land full of mysteries and unique wonders? Let's dive into what makes Saudi Arabia the beating heart of West Asia. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the Middle East, located on the Arabian Peninsula, covering a massive 2.15 million square kilometers. That's almost the size of all of Western Europe combined. It shares borders with 8 countries: Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, UAE, Oman, Yemen, and Bahrain. To the west, it's bordered by the Red Sea, one of the most beautiful and mysterious bodies of water in the world. If you could visit one of Saudi Arabia's neighboring countries, which one would it be? Comment below with your choice. 1. Jordan, 2. UAE, 3. Oman. Despite its vast size, 90% of Saudi Arabia is desert, making it one of the driest places on Earth. There are no natural rivers. But that hasn't stopped Saudi Arabia from becoming a thriving nation. The climate is extreme. Summers can soar above 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, but in winter, some northern regions experience snowfall, creating a surreal white desert landscape straight out of a sci-fi movie. As of 2024, Saudi Arabia's population is around 36 million people, primarily of Arab descent. But here's a fun fact. Over 30% of the population are expatriates, including migrant workers from India, Pakistan, Egypt, and Bangladesh. This creates a rich and diverse cultural tapestry. The official language is Arabic, but in major cities like Riyadh, Jeddah, and Dammam, English is widely spoken. You can easily navigate shopping malls or upscale cafes without knowing a single word of Arabic. Saudi Arabia isn't just about deserts and oil. It's a multicultural nation full of surprises. Curious about how people thrive in such a harsh environment? Keep watching to find out more. Absolute monarchy and Sharia law. Have you ever wondered how a country can function without a constitution? Saudi Arabia is one of the few places where this is the case, and the story behind it will blow your mind. Saudi Arabia is one of the few remaining absolute monarchies in the world. This means the king holds complete power, and there are no elections or official constitution. Instead, all laws are based on Sharia, Islamic law. The king isn't just the head of state, he also has the authority to appoint or change the heir without any elections. This makes Saudi Arabia one of the most politically unique nations on earth. If you could have one power that the Saudi king has, which would it be? 1. The power to appoint the heir. 2. The power to change laws. 3. The power to control oil resources. Comment your choice below. Saudi Arabia is a 100% Muslim nation, and it's home to the 2 holiest cities in Islam, Mecca and Medina. Every year, millions of Muslims from around the world flock to Mecca to perform Hajj, one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Sharia law doesn't just govern legal matters, it deeply influences daily life. From dress codes and social interactions to business practices, every aspect of life is guided by Islamic principles. Saudi Arabia is a nation where tradition and power intertwine. Curious about how people live and adapt to this unique legal system? Keep watching to uncover more fascinating details. Trivia challenge: did you know Saudi Arabia has over 267 billion barrels of oil reserves? Guess how many oil wells they have? Comment your answer below. Fun fact: until 2018, Saudi Arabia was the only country in the world where women were banned from driving. Can you imagine that? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content about the world's most unique countries. Traditional weddings without the bride. Think Hollywood weddings with diamonds and supercars are extravagant? Think again. Traditional Saudi weddings will make you rethink what luxury really means. And here's the twist: the bride and groom don't even meet at the party. Traditional Saudi weddings are not just events, They're lavish spectacles that can cost tens of millions of dollars. Imagine diamonds sparkling brighter than chandeliers, gold-plated gifts, and celebrations that last for days. But here's what makes these weddings truly unique. The bride and groom don't meet at the party. Saudi weddings have separate celebrations for men and women. The women's banquet hall is a dazzling world of glamour, where guests shed their traditional abayas and headscarves, revealing extravagant gowns from designers like Chanel, Dior, and Saud. Female singers perform, which is a rare sight in Saudi Arabia, adding to the festive atmosphere. Meanwhile, the men's party is a grand affair featuring lamb dishes, massive platters of rice, unlimited Arabic coffee, and dates. Men often wear thobes, long white robes, and perform the traditional Arda dance, a powerful display of unity and culture. The bride and groom only meet after the wedding, in a private room filled with gold-plated gifts. This moment marks the beginning of their life together, surrounded by opulence and tradition. If you could attend one part of a Saudi wedding, the women's banquet or the men's party, which would you choose? Comment below. 1 for women's banquet, 2 for men's party. Fun fact, did you know that some Saudi weddings feature camels as part of the celebration? These desert supermodels are adorned with jewels and paraded as symbols of wealth and status. Saudi weddings are a perfect blend of tradition and luxury. Curious about what the bridal dowry looks like? Keep watching to find out. The land of exceptionally beautiful women. Saudi women are not just known for their beauty. They're breaking barriers and redefining their roles in society. From driving to dazzling in designer abayas, let's uncover the fascinating world of Saudi women. Women in Saudi Arabia are celebrated for their stunning beauty and have made remarkable strides in recent years. Before 2018, driving was prohibited for women, but today, they not only drive but also work as taxi drivers, pilots, and entrepreneurs. While most women still wear the traditional black abaya, these garments have evolved into high-fashion statements. Beneath these elegant robes, many women wear designer clothing and jewelry worth millions, proving that modesty and glamour can go hand in hand. Saudi women are known for their captivating features: deep eyes, sharp eyebrows, and high cheekbones. Their beauty is often described as regal and timeless, and when they remove their sunglasses, a single glance can leave you breathless. In a country with strict regulations, you might wonder how Saudi women meet their partners. The answer lies in subtle gestures and modern technology. Eye contact at a cafe or a shopping mall can be a silent invitation, while apps like Snapchat, WhatsApp, and Instagram help them connect privately. In cities like Riyadh and Jeddah, there are now private spaces for couples, such as family-only sections in cafes and restaurants. If you could design your own abaya, what would it look like? Describe it in the comments. Would it be classic black or a bold, colorful design? Fun fact, did you know that some Saudi women own abayas encrusted with diamonds and pearls? These luxurious garments are often passed down as family heirlooms. Saudi women are redefining beauty, strength, and independence. Want to know more about their journey and the challenges they face? Stay tuned for the next section. Trivia Challenge. Saudi Arabia is home to the world's most expensive abaya, priced at over $1 million. Guess how many diamonds are on it? Comment your answer below. If you're inspired by the stories of Saudi women, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content about cultures around the world. The camel, national symbol of Saudi Arabia. Move over luxury cars. In Saudi Arabia, the ultimate status symbol isn't a Ferrari or a Rolls-Royce, it's a camel. And not just any camel, but one that could cost over $50 million. Let's dive into the fascinating world of Saudi Arabia's national treasure. Camels have been an integral part of Saudi culture for thousands of years. They're not just animals, they're symbols of wealth, survival, and tradition. In the desert, camels are essential for transportation, providing milk and meat, and even participating in some of the most unique beauty contests on the planet. Yes, you read that right. Camel beauty contests are a big deal in Saudi Arabia. These competitions judge camels based on their full lips, long necks, and well-proportioned humps. The prizes? Up to $66 million, making it one of the most expensive animal competitions in the world. A beautiful camel can be worth more than a Rolls-Royce or a private jet. Some camels even have their own passports and travel first class between Gulf countries. If you visit a Saudi airport, you might spot a camel lounging in the VIP area, sipping on date milk like a true celebrity. Saudi Arabia is home to the largest camel hospital in the world, located in Riyadh. This state-of-the-art facility offers everything from health checkups and x-rays to specialized treatments for these desert supermodels. Some camels even have their own personal veterinarians. If you could own a luxury camel, what would you name it? Comment below with your most creative camel name. Some camels even have their own personal veterinarians. Camels are more than just animals in Saudi Arabia. They're a way of life. Want to know more about how these ships of the desert have shaped Saudi culture? Keep watching. Unique coffee and tea culture. Forget your usual espresso or latte. In Saudi Arabia, coffee and tea are more than just drinks. They're symbols of power, hospitality, and tradition, and the rituals surrounding them are as fascinating as the beverages themselves. In Saudi Arabia, coffee and tea are deeply rooted in the culture. They're not just beverages, they're a way to welcome guests, show respect, and even conclude important conversations. Saudi coffee, known as qahwa, is unlike anything you've tasted before. It's brewed from lightly roasted Arabica beans and infused with cardamom, saffron, or cloves, giving it a unique, slightly spicy flavor. The coffee is served in small handleless cups called finjan, and it's always poured from a traditional dala pot. Drinking coffee in Saudi Arabia comes with a set of serious rituals. You hold the cup with your right hand, and when you want a refill, you simply remain silent. The host will keep pouring until you lightly shake the cup to signal you've had enough. It's considered rude to fill the cup to the brim, so you'll always be served just half a cup. While coffee is often served first as a gesture of hospitality, tea is usually offered to conclude a conversation. Saudi tea is typically black tea flavored with mint or cardamom, served in small glasses. It's the perfect way to end a meal or a meeting. Have you ever tried Saudi coffee or tea? If not, which one would you like to try first? Comment below. 1 for coffee, 2 for tea. Fun fact: did you know that until 2019, most cafes in Saudi Arabia had separate sections for men and women? Today, cities like Riyadh and Jeddah have embraced more open spaces, but the tradition of hospitality remains the same. Saudi coffee and tea are more than just drinks. They're a window into the country's rich culture and traditions. Want to learn more about the unique flavors of Saudi Arabia? Stay tuned. Trivia challenge. Saudi Arabia's largest camel hospital treats over 20,000 camels annually. Guess how many veterinarians work there? Comment your answer below. If you enjoyed learning about Saudi Arabia's unique culture, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from around the world. The Al Saud royal family, a dynasty of power and wealth. The Al Saud royal family is not just a ruling dynasty, it's a global symbol of power, wealth, and influence. Since 1744, this family has been at the helm of Saudi Arabia, shaping its destiny and amassing a fortune that rivals the GDP of many nations. With approximately 15,000 members, the family is a sprawling network of princes, princesses, and influential figures, about 2,000 of whom hold significant power and wealth. Their combined fortune is estimated to be over $1.4 trillion, making them one of the richest families in history. But how did they achieve such staggering wealth? The answer lies beneath the sands of Saudi Arabia. Oil. The discovery of vast oil reserves in the 20th century transformed the kingdom and the Al Saud family into a global powerhouse. Today, the family controls the country's oil industry, which accounts for a significant portion of the world's energy supply. Beyond oil, the Al Sauds have diversified their investments into real estate, technology, and international markets, ensuring their wealth remains secure for generations. Yet, life within the royal family is not without its challenges. Behind the opulent palaces and lavish lifestyles lie complex dynamics, rivalries, power struggles, and the constant balancing act between tradition and modernization. As Saudi Arabia undergoes dramatic changes under Vision 2030, the Al Saud family faces the daunting task of steering the kingdom toward a future that embraces innovation while preserving its cultural identity. Their story is one of ambition, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of power. Life in Riyadh, where tradition meets tomorrow. Riyadh, the beating heart of Saudi Arabia, is a city that defies expectations. It's a place where the golden hues of the desert meet the shimmering glass of futuristic skyscrapers, creating a skyline that tells the story of a nation in transition. By day, Riyadh is a bustling metropolis of business and commerce. But as the sun sets, the city transforms into a vibrant playground of lights, sounds, and energy. The streets come alive with the hum of luxury cars, the chatter of locals and expats in upscale cafes, and the aroma of traditional Arabic coffee wafting through the air. Riyadh is a city that never sleeps, offering something for everyone. For the adventurous, there's the Kingdom Tower's Sky Bridge, a jaw-dropping observation deck that offers panoramic views of the city. For the shopaholics, Riyadh Front is a paradise of high-end boutiques and entertainment venues. And for history buffs, the ancient city of Diriyah, the birthplace of the Saudi state, provides a fascinating glimpse into the kingdom's roots. But Riyadh is more than just a city of attractions. It's a city of contrasts. Here, you'll find traditional souks selling spices and gold, alongside futuristic malls and tech hubs. It's a place where the call to prayer echoes through modern neighborhoods, reminding residents of their rich cultural heritage. As part of Vision 2030, Riyadh is undergoing a dramatic transformation, with projects like the King Salman Park, one of the largest urban parks in the world, and the Riyadh Metro set to redefine urban living. Yet, amid all the change, Riyadh remains deeply rooted in its traditions, offering a unique blend of the old and the new. Life in Riyadh is an experience like no other, a city that's constantly evolving, yet always staying true to its soul. Whether you're exploring its historic sites, indulging in its culinary delights, or simply soaking in its vibrant energy, Riyadh promises to leave you captivated. NEOM, a vision of the future. Imagine a city where cars are obsolete, streets are replaced by lush green spaces, and cutting-edge technology seamlessly integrates into everyday life. Welcome to NEOM, Saudi Arabia's $500 billion dream of a futuristic, sustainable metropolis. Nestled along the pristine shores of the Red Sea, NEOM is not just a city, it's a bold vision of what humanity can achieve when innovation meets ambition. At the heart of NEOM lies The Line, a revolutionary urban concept that defies traditional city planning. Stretching 17 kilometers long and soaring 500 meters high, The Line is a car-free, zero-carbon city designed to house over 1 million residents. Above ground, residents will enjoy a seamless blend of urban living and nature, with 95% of the area preserved for parks, gardens, and open spaces. But NEOM is more than just a city, it's a living laboratory for the future. Artificial intelligence will power everything from healthcare to transportation, while renewable energy sources like solar and wind will ensure sustainability. The project aims to attract the world's brightest minds, offering a glimpse into a future where technology and nature coexist harmoniously. NEOM is not just a place to live. It's a bold statement that the future is here, and it's being built in Saudi Arabia. The Islamic calendar, a timeless tradition. In Saudi Arabia, time is measured differently. While much of the world follows the Gregorian calendar, the kingdom operates on the Islamic Hijri calendar, a lunar system that dates back to the migration of the Prophet Muhammad (PBUH) from Mecca to Medina in 622 CE. This calendar is 11 days shorter than the Gregorian one, meaning that Islamic holidays like Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr shift forward each year, offering a unique rhythm to life in the kingdom. The Hijri calendar is deeply woven into the fabric of Saudi society. Government documents, legal contracts, and even birth dates are calculated according to this system. For visitors, this can be a fascinating cultural experience. Imagine celebrating Ramadan in the winter one year and in the summer a decade later, or witnessing the anticipation as the crescent moon is sighted to mark the beginning of a new month. The Islamic calendar is more than just a way to track time. It's a reflection of Saudi Arabia's rich spiritual heritage and its commitment to preserving traditions in a rapidly modernizing world. Unique tourist spots exploring Saudi Arabia's hidden gems. Saudi Arabia is a land of contrasts, where ancient history meets modern marvels, and breathtaking landscapes stretch as far as the eye can see. For travelers seeking unforgettable experiences, the kingdom offers a treasure trove of unique destinations. Start your journey in Al Ula, a desert oasis that feels like stepping back in time. Here you'll find Hegra, the UNESCO World Heritage Site often referred to as the Arab Petra. Carved into sandstone cliffs, Hegra's ancient tombs and inscriptions tell the story of the Nabateans, a civilization that thrived over 2,000 years ago. Nearby, the Moriah Concert Hall, the world's largest mirrored building, reflects the surrounding desert landscape, creating a surreal blend of art and nature. Next, head to Jeddah, the gateway to the Red Sea. This vibrant city is home to the King Fahd Fountain, the tallest fountain in the world, whose jets of water soar up to 312 meters high, almost as tall as the Eiffel Tower. Stroll along the Jeddah Corniche, where the sea breeze mingles with the scent of fresh seafood, or explore the historic Al Balad district, with its intricately carved wooden balconies and bustling souks. For a more tranquil escape, visit Dammam, a coastal city known for its serene beaches and lively seafood markets. Take a boat ride to Half Moon Bay, where the calm waters and golden sands offer the perfect setting for relaxation. Or venture inland to the edge of the world, a dramatic cliff formation that offers panoramic views of the desert below. Saudi Arabia's tourist spots are as diverse as they are captivating. Whether you're exploring ancient ruins, marveling at modern architecture, or simply soaking in the natural beauty, the kingdom promises an adventure like no other. Unbelievable facts, Saudi Arabia's jaw-dropping achievements. Saudi Arabia is a land of superlatives, where records are broken and boundaries are pushed. Did you know that the kingdom is the world's leading oil exporter, sitting atop a staggering 267 billion barrels of oil reserves? That's enough to power the planet for decades. But Saudi Arabia's ambitions go far beyond oil. In a country where water is scarcer than oil, the kingdom has turned to innovation, operating the world's largest desalination plants to provide fresh water to its people. These engineering marvels transform seawater into drinkable water, ensuring that life thrives even in the heart of the desert. But Saudi Arabia's vision doesn't stop at Earth's surface. The kingdom is boldly venturing into the final frontier, space. With plans to send astronauts to the moon and even Mars, Saudi Arabia is positioning itself as a key player in the global space race. The Saudi Space Commission, established in 2018, is driving these efforts, aiming to inspire a new generation of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. From oil fields to outer space, Saudi Arabia is proving that no goal is too ambitious. Flexible time culture, the art of going with the flow. In Saudi Arabia, time is more than just numbers on a clock. It's a reflection of the kingdom's warm, relational culture. Here, punctuality takes a backseat to meaningful connections and personal relationships. It's not uncommon for meetings, events, or even social gatherings to start later than scheduled. This flexible approach to time, often referred to as Saudi time, might surprise visitors at first, but it's a testament to the value Saudis place on human interaction. Imagine this. You're invited to a dinner party at 7 p.m., but guests start arriving at 8 p.m. or even later. Instead of rushing, everyone takes their time to greet each other warmly, share stories, and enjoy the moment. This relaxed attitude extends to business settings as well. Meetings often begin with casual conversations over Arabic coffee and dates, allowing participants to build trust and rapport before diving into the agenda. This flexible time culture is deeply rooted in the kingdom's traditions, where relationships and hospitality are paramount. For visitors, it's an opportunity to slow down, embrace the present, and experience the genuine warmth of Saudi hospitality. After all, in Saudi Arabia, it's not about the clock. It's about the connection. Festivals rich in cultural identity, a celebration of heritage. Saudi Arabia knows how to throw a party, and its festivals are a vibrant reflection of its rich cultural identity. One of the most anticipated events is Saudi National Day, celebrated every September 23rd. On this day, the streets come alive with a sea of green, the color of the Saudi flag. Parades, traditional dances, and fireworks light up the sky, while families gather to enjoy music, food, and camaraderie. It's a day of national pride, where Saudis celebrate their history, unity, and progress. Another highlight is Eid al-Fitr, the joyous festival marking the end of Ramadan, the holy month of fasting. As the crescent moon is sighted, the kingdom erupts in celebration. Streets are adorned with lights, children don new clothes, and families exchange gifts. A beloved tradition is Eidia, where children receive cash gifts from elders, a gesture of love and blessing. From lavish feasts to heartfelt prayers, Eid al-Fitr is a time of gratitude, generosity, and togetherness. These festivals are more than just celebrations. They're a window into the soul of Saudi Arabia, where tradition and modernity coexist in perfect harmony. Unique culinary delights, a feast for the senses. Saudi cuisine is a delicious journey through the kingdom's history and culture. At the heart of every meal is kabsa, the national dish. This fragrant blend of spiced rice, tender meat, and aromatic herbs is a symbol of Saudi hospitality, often served at family gatherings and special occasions. Then there's mandi, a dish that showcases the art of slow cooking. Meat, usually lamb or chicken, is marinated with spices and cooked over an open flame, resulting in a smoky, melt-in-your-mouth delight. For those with a sweet tooth, mutabak is a must-try. These stuffed pancakes, filled with savory or sweet ingredients, are a popular street food that reflects the kingdom's diverse culinary influences. And let's not forget Arabic coffee and dates, the ultimate pairing that welcomes guests into every Saudi home. Each dish tells a story, offering a taste of the kingdom's rich heritage and warm hospitality. Cost of living in Saudi Arabia, affordable or luxurious? Living in Saudi Arabia offers a range of options, from budget-friendly to ultra-luxurious. For those seeking affordability, a one-bedroom apartment in cities like Riyadh or Jeddah can cost between $580 and $900 per month. Dining out is surprisingly economical, with meals at local restaurants ranging from $4 to $8. A modest lifestyle, including rent, groceries, and transportation, can be maintained for around $100 per month. On the other hand, if luxury is your style, Saudi Arabia has plenty to offer. High-end apartments, fine dining, and premium services are readily available, with a more comfortable lifestyle costing at least $1,600 per month. Whether you're a budget-conscious expat or someone seeking the finer things in life, Saudi Arabia caters to all. We've just explored 15 unique and fascinating facts about Saudi Arabia, from futuristic projects like NEOM to vibrant festivals, from rich and flavorful cuisine to the flexible time culture. We hope this video has given you a fresh perspective on this traditionally rich yet ever-evolving country. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, and share to show your support. Let us know in the comments, what about Saudi Arabia impressed you the most? We look forward to seeing you in our next videos. Thank you, and goodbye. Did you know there's a country where women stand in frankincense smoke to perfume themselves, where no honking is allowed, and where the buildings are all white by law? Welcome to Oman, the most mysterious and beautiful country you've never thought of visiting. Stay with us as we uncover 22 mind-blowing facts about Oman that will make you rethink your next travel destination. Welcome to our channel, where we take you on adventures to the most fascinating corners of the world. Today, we're diving into the heart of the Arabian Peninsula to discover Oman, also known as the Jewel of Arabia. Get ready to explore jaw-dropping facts about this incredible country, from its rich culture, stunning whitewashed cities, and legendary traditions, to the unique quirks that make it stand out globally. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Oman is a must-visit destination. But before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment saying "I subbed," and join our adventure family. Let's jump in. Imagine a monarchy that has ruled for 280 years straight. The Al Saud Dynasty has been at the helm since 1744, steering Oman through eras of isolation into modernity. Under the visionary leadership of Sultan Qaboos bin Said, Oman transformed into a progressive nation with world-class infrastructure. But here's what's even more fascinating. Oman's rulers balance absolute authority with deep respect for tradition, creating a blend of stability and national pride that few countries can match. Story: Sultan Qaboos's reign wasn't just about power. He personally funded schools and universities, ensuring every Omani had access to quality education, all while preserving the country's rich heritage. Did you know Oman was once one of the most isolated countries in the world? Sultan Qaboos changed that in under 50 years. Step into an Omani souk, and you're stepping into a living time capsule. The bustling Mutra souk in Muscat is filled with the scent of frankincense and vibrant displays of jewelry, spices, and textiles. But the Nizwa livestock market is a must-see, a scene straight out of ancient Arabia where locals trade goats, camels, and cattle. Picture yourself wandering through these souks, surrounded by centuries-old trade practices and vibrant culture. Here, bargaining isn't just a transaction, it's an art form passed down through generations. Ever wondered what the most exotic item traded in these markets is? Let's just say it's older than the pyramids. In Oman, white is not just a color. It's the law. Buildings are required to be painted in white or neutral tones to reflect the blazing Arabian sun. This creates not just a cooler environment, but also a serene, dreamlike aesthetic in cities like Muscat. Story: imagine walking through a city where every building glows under the desert sun, creating a landscape so uniform, yet so peaceful. It feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Speaking of architecture, let's talk about something even older: Oman's legendary fortresses. Strategically perched on cliffs and desert plains, Oman's fortresses were once vital defense mechanisms. Nizwa Fort, with its massive circular tower, and the majestic Jalali and Marani forts overlooking Muscat's coastline, stand as testaments to Oman's ingenuity. These fortresses weren't just about military defense. They were centers of governance, trade, and even education. Nizwa Fort, for example, hides secret escape routes and ingenious traps to fend off invaders. Could you imagine being a soldier navigating these forts' secret passages? Stay tuned to uncover their secrets. While alcohol is restricted in Oman, Mountain Dew reigns supreme. It's so beloved that it's often jokingly called the national drink. You'll find it everywhere, from street vendors to high-end restaurants. Some say the citrusy kick resonates with local palates, while others think it's just tradition. Story: when Coca-Cola tried entering the Omani market, they quickly realized the Dew already had everyone's hearts. It's even rumored that some locals use it as a mixer for mocktails at celebrations. Omani women's customs are as beautiful as they are unique. They wear burqa masks, not for anonymity, but as symbols of beauty and modesty. Then there's the ancient ritual of standing in frankincense smoke to perfume their clothes and hair, a tradition that dates back centuries. Story: imagine an Omani wedding where women prepare for the ceremony by perfuming themselves with frankincense. It's a ritual steeped in elegance and spirituality, a true nod to their heritage. Would you try standing in aromatic smoke for a natural perfume? Let us know in the comments. Imagine walking through a bustling city without worrying about theft or violence. Oman's crime rate is so low, it's nearly non-existent. This safety comes from strict adherence to Sharia law and cultural values of respect and harmony. Story: travelers often share stories of forgetting their belongings in public, only to find them untouched hours later. In Oman, honesty isn't just expected, it's a way of life. From serene streets to breathtaking landscapes, let's move on to Oman's natural wonders. Oman's frankincense trees have been producing this aromatic resin for centuries. Once more valuable than gold, frankincense was traded across ancient routes, making Oman a hub of global commerce. Imagine following the ancient trails of traders who carried this resin to far-off lands, shaping economies and cultures. Today, you can visit the Land of Frankincense, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and witness this history firsthand. Close your eyes and imagine a city without the blaring sound of horns. In Oman, honking is reserved strictly for emergencies. This unwritten rule fosters patience and calmness among drivers. Story: a traveler once joked that driving in Oman feels like meditating on wheels. It's a cultural norm that leaves visitors in awe of the locals' discipline and courtesy. Transition: speaking of discipline, let's dive into Oman's fascinating workforce dynamics. Oman is a melting pot of cultures, with over 50% of its workforce coming from countries like India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. This diversity fuels Oman's economy, creating a vibrant mix of talents. From construction sites to luxury hotels, expats and locals work side by side, respecting each other's customs. It's a harmonious coexistence that sets Oman apart. Decades ago, Oman's accommodations were modest shacks by the coastline. But thanks to Sultan Qaboos's leadership, the country's hospitality sector flourished. Now, you can experience luxurious resorts like the Al Bustan Palace in Muscat, blending modern comforts with Omani traditions. Could you imagine sipping tea with an ocean view in a palace that was once desert land? Oman's equestrian culture dates back centuries. These majestic horses, celebrated for their speed, endurance, and elegance, are a source of national pride. The Arabian horses bred here are said to have descended from Saud el-Rakeb, a legendary stallion gifted by King Solomon to an Omani tribe. Story: imagine a windswept desert plain where Omani horse breeders meticulously care for their animals, ensuring every detail from nutrition to grooming is perfect. These horses are not just animals, they are family treasures, often celebrated in poetry and art. Did you know these horses compete globally and often win international equestrian events? Walking through Oman's old neighborhoods is like strolling through an open-air art gallery, thanks to the intricately designed Omani doors. These wooden masterpieces feature carvings, patterns, and colors that reflect a family's status and regional heritage. Story: picture a craftsman chiseling delicate floral designs into a wooden door, each stroke infused with meaning. Some doors are centuries old, standing as silent witnesses to generations of stories and traditions. What secrets do these doors guard? Some say they symbolize Oman's rich cultural layers waiting to be uncovered. Oman is home to 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, each showcasing its cultural and historical significance. From the Aflaj irrigation systems to the ancient land of frankincense, these sites tell stories of ingenuity and global influence. Imagine wandering through Bala Fort, with its mud brick walls and labyrinthine corridors, or tracing the Bronze Age burial sites at Bat, Al-Qutan, and Al-Ain. These are more than relics. They are living testimonies to Oman's place in history. Did you know Oman's water management systems date back over 1,500 years? In a world often marked by unrest, Oman remains a beacon of safety and stability. The country's zero-tolerance approach to terrorism and its neutrality in global conflicts have earned it a reputation as a diplomatic bridge builder. Picture yourself walking freely through Muscat's bustling souks or camping under the stars in Wahiba sands, knowing you are in one of the safest countries on Earth. How does Oman maintain such peace in a volatile region? Let's uncover the secret. Education is a cornerstone of Oman's progress. In 2003, its literacy rate was 81%. Today, it has climbed to over 93%, thanks to investments in free primary education and subsidized higher education. Meet Amal, a young Omani girl who dreams of becoming a doctor. With state-of-the-art facilities and scholarships, her dream is closer than ever. This commitment to education has transformed Oman into a nation of knowledgeable and skilled individuals. Did you know women make up more than 50% of university graduates in Oman? The khanjar, a traditional curved dagger, is a symbol of Omani pride and heritage. These intricately designed weapons are often made from silver and feature elaborate hilts. During special occasions like weddings, men proudly wear the khanjar as a ceremonial accessory, embodying Oman's values of honor and strength. For tourists, owning a khanjar is like carrying a piece of Oman's soul. Can you guess how much the most expensive khanjar sold for? Stay tuned. Oman's frankincense, known as the pearl of the desert, is a global treasure. This aromatic resin is harvested from trees in southern Oman, especially in the Dhofar region. Imagine traders from centuries ago loading camels with sacks of frankincense, setting off on journeys that connected Oman to the Roman Empire and beyond. Today you can experience this heritage firsthand at the land of frankincense. Did you know frankincense was once more valuable than gold? Coffee in Oman is more than a beverage, it's a symbol of hospitality. Known as kawa, the spiced drink is served with dates and embodies Omani warmth and generosity. Picture an Omani host pouring kawa into tiny cups, refilling them endlessly to ensure you feel welcome. Each sip tells a story of tradition and connection. Would you like to try kawa with a twist of saffron and rosewater? Oman offers a unique economic advantage: zero personal income tax. This policy, supported by oil revenues, ensures citizens enjoy a high standard of living. Imagine working in Oman and keeping every bit of your hard-earned salary. It's a financial dream that attracts expats from around the globe. How does Oman plan to sustain this as it diversifies its economy? Oman's natural beauty is unmatched, with pristine beaches, deserts, and mountains that offer endless adventure. From the turquoise waters of Ras Al Jin's Turtle Reserve to the majestic peaks of Jebel Akhdar, Oman is a paradise for nature lovers. Picture yourself camping under the stars in the Wahiba Sands or watching turtles hatch on the beach at dawn. These are experiences that stay with you forever. What hidden gem does Oman's coastline hold? Oman strikes the perfect balance between affordability and luxury. Whether it's housing, food, or transportation, the cost of living is reasonable, making it an attractive destination for expats and tourists alike. Imagine enjoying a lavish dinner overlooking Muscat's coastline, knowing it costs a fraction of what you'd pay in neighboring countries. How does Oman keep its luxury affordable? Let's find out. And that wraps up our journey through 22 mind-blowing facts about Oman. From its legendary rulers to breathtaking traditions, Oman truly is a treasure trove of surprises. What was your favorite fact? Did the no honking rule or the khanjar story fascinate you? Let us know in the comments below. If you loved this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. 10 countries where Americans are not welcome in 2025. Did you know there are places in 2025 where being an American isn't just unwelcome? It's dangerous. Imagine planning your dream trip only to find out you're not welcome. That's the reality for many Americans in 2025, with certain countries rolling up the welcome mat. Why? From political tensions to strict visa rules, these destinations are giving US citizens the cold shoulder. Stay tuned as we uncover 10 shocking countries where Americans are not wanted in 2025. Could your dream destination be on this list? You'll be surprised by what's on this list and why. Welcome back to our channel, where we take you beyond borders and into the unexpected. Today, we're diving into a controversial topic: 10 countries where Americans are not welcome in 2025. From conflict zones to nations with icy diplomatic ties, we'll explore why these places are no-go zones for US travelers. And if you enjoy learning about travel's darker side, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more captivating content. Let's jump in. But first, what country would you avoid visiting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And here's a hint: one of the countries on this list might just surprise you with its unexpected hostility. Number 10. Myanmar. We start our journey in Myanmar, a once peaceful Southeast Asian country now embroiled in turmoil. In the 1990s, Myanmar was seen as a hidden gem for travelers, with its stunning landscapes, ancient temples, and pristine beaches. But after the military coup in 2021, Myanmar transformed into a hotbed of unrest. The military junta that seized power has been involved in violent crackdowns on peaceful protests and armed conflicts that have torn the country apart. Let me tell you a story. A couple from Texas, eager to visit Myanmar last year, faced an unexpected nightmare. After several delays, including roadblocks, interrogations at checkpoints, and visa complications that took days to sort out, they barely made it past the border. Their experience, not worth the risk. Myanmar's dangerous political climate and ongoing violence make it a risky destination for anyone, especially Americans. The US State Department has issued travel warnings, advising citizens to avoid non-essential travel due to arbitrary detentions, restricted movements, and the lack of adequate medical care. Myanmar isn't just a country of political chaos. It's a country where your safety could be jeopardized at any moment. Number 9. Yemen. Next, let's venture into the heart of the Middle East, to the war-torn land of Yemen. Yemen, home to 30 million people, is one of the poorest and most conflict-ridden countries in the world. For over a decade, the country has been embroiled in a civil war between the internationally recognized government and Houthi rebels. The humanitarian crisis is staggering, with millions displaced, countless civilians killed, and starvation and disease ravaging entire regions. But why should Americans care? Because Yemen's relationship with the United States is extremely strained. The US has been involved in the conflict, providing support to the Yemeni government against the Houthi forces. As a result, Yemenis have come to view Americans as symbols of foreign intervention, which makes the atmosphere tense and hostile. Imagine trying to visit Yemen. The visa process is nearly impossible, and those few who manage to get one have to face the ever-present threat of kidnappings, armed conflict, and terrorist activities. The US government advises against visiting Yemen due to these risks, and American tourists are essentially walking into a war zone. Locals might view you with suspicion, and given the constant drone strikes and military activity, you might find yourself in the crossfire of a conflict you never intended to be part of. Number 8. Somalia. Moving over to the Horn of Africa, we land in Somalia, a country that has been synonymous with anarchy and terrorism. With a population of 15 million, Somalia has struggled with political instability for decades. From the collapse of the government in the 1990s to the rise of Al-Shabaab, a terrorist organization with strong ties to Al-Qaeda, Somalia has been plagued by violence, terrorism, and insurgency. But Somalia isn't just dangerous for locals. It's especially dangerous for Americans. In 2022, President Joe Biden authorized the redeployment of US troops to combat Al-Shabaab. further souring US-Somalia relations. The visa process for Americans is notorious for being slow and complicated, and those who manage to get past the paperwork often find themselves in danger the moment they step off the plane. In fact, one American aid worker, who spent a few months in Somalia, recounted how difficult it was to navigate the country. The risks were palpable, he said. You never knew if you were walking past a potential bomb or if the local militia might stop you for questioning. In a place where kidnappings are not uncommon and where you might face violent extremists at every corner, visiting Somalia isn't a casual travel decision. It's a matter of life and death. Number 7. Venezuela. The next stop on our list is Venezuela, a country that was once one of the wealthiest in Latin America, but is now grappling with a devastating economic collapse. Venezuela's population of 28 million people is living through one of the worst crises in modern history. The hyperinflation, food shortages, and widespread poverty have turned Venezuela into a country on the brink of collapse. For Americans, Venezuela is not just an uncomfortable destination, it's an incredibly dangerous place. Due to economic sanctions and political instability, Americans are viewed with suspicion by locals and the government alike. The U.S. Embassy has warned Americans to stay away, as kidnappings and armed robberies are common occurrences in Venezuela's major cities. A journalist who visited Venezuela recently described it as the land of despair. She recounted an experience where she was held at gunpoint by a group of armed men in Caracas while trying to take photos of the city's deteriorating infrastructure. Even attempting to get a visa can be a headache, with endless bureaucracy and delays. For most Americans, Venezuela is a country to avoid at all costs. Number 6. Libya. Next, we head to Libya, a country that has been in a state of turmoil since the fall of Muammar Gaddafi in 2011. With a population of just 7 million, Libya has been caught in a whirlwind of civil war, terrorism, and political instability. And for Americans, visiting Libya is a risk no one should take. Why? The visa process for Americans is notoriously difficult and lengthy. Even if you do manage to get one, you're still walking into a country filled with militias that kidnap foreigners for ransom. The US government has repeatedly warned against travel to Libya due to the extreme danger posed by both terrorist groups and local militias. But it's not just the violence. Libya's infrastructure is in ruins, with a lack of basic medical care and emergency services. One American businessman who traveled to Libya in the years following Gaddafi's death recalled being under constant surveillance. "I felt like I was being watched every second," he said. The risk of kidnapping was always there, and the locals seemed to have little trust in foreigners, especially Americans. Libya is a country in crisis, and visiting it is akin to stepping into a hornet's nest. Number 5. Syria. Next up is Syria, a country that was once known for its rich cultural heritage but is now a devastated war zone. For more than a decade, Syria has been the epicenter of one of the most brutal civil wars in modern history. The conflict has left over 500,000 people dead, millions displaced, and entire cities turned to rubble. For Americans, Syria is a no-go zone. The US government has imposed severe sanctions on Syria, and the visa process is nearly impossible. Even if you somehow manage to make it into the country, you'll face the constant threat of terrorism, armed conflict, and kidnappings. In fact, an American journalist who visited Syria during the war recounted how he was almost kidnapped by militant groups while covering the conflict in Aleppo. The hostility toward Americans is palpable, and traveling in Syria is not just difficult, it's extremely dangerous. Number 4. Afghanistan. Afghanistan is another country where Americans are not welcome, especially after the US withdrawal in 2021. Afghanistan, home to 38 million people, has become one of the most dangerous countries for Americans, especially after the Taliban regained control of the country. Americans visiting Afghanistan face a high risk of being kidnapped or attacked by militant groups. The US government has warned against all travel to Afghanistan, and the country's unstable political situation makes it impossible for any traveler to feel safe. The visa process is difficult, and even if you manage to get in, the risks are simply too great. For many, visiting Afghanistan is the equivalent of walking into a war zone with no safety in sight. Number 3. Iraq. Since the 2003 invasion, Iraq has been embroiled in instability and violence. The country has been plagued by insurgencies, terrorist attacks, and civil unrest. Even though the situation has improved in some areas, Iraq is still far from being a stable and peaceful place to visit. The US government warns against travel to Iraq, especially in areas outside of the Kurdish region. The visa process is a nightmare, and the risks of violence, terrorist attacks, and kidnappings are always present. An American soldier who served in Iraq described the country as a place where you can never let your guard down. The country's complex political landscape and lack of infrastructure make it one of the most dangerous destinations for Americans. Number 2. Iran. Iran has long been a country that Americans have had a complicated relationship with. Due to decades of political tension, sanctions, and anti-American rhetoric, Iran is not exactly a welcoming destination for US citizens. The visa process is lengthy and complicated, and getting one is often seen as a political statement rather than a mere travel permit. In addition to the bureaucratic obstacles, visiting Iran means risking arrest, detention, and the possibility of being caught in the middle of a diplomatic crisis. The US State Department has consistently warned Americans to stay away due to the hostile environment for foreigners. Those who have ventured into the country often report being constantly surveilled, having their activities monitored, and facing harassment from security forces. In 2019, an American tourist was detained for allegedly violating local laws, leading to an international outcry. For most Americans, Iran remains a no-go zone, and for good reason. Number 1. North Korea, the ultimate no-go zone. Finally, we reach the most notorious country on the list, North Korea. With its totalitarian regime led by Kim Jong-un, North Korea is a country that keeps its borders tightly sealed and maintains a strong anti-American sentiment. Travel to North Korea is restricted, and the visa process is not just difficult, it's nearly impossible for Americans to get in. If you do manage to secure a visa, you'll be closely monitored by state-approved guides at every step. The country is known for its harsh punishment of those who violate its rules, and Americans are often viewed with deep suspicion. Tourists have been arrested for taking unauthorized photos, speaking out of turn, or simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time. In 2017, an American tourist was arrested for allegedly attempting to steal a propaganda poster and was later sentenced to 15 years of hard labor. The US government has made it clear, Americans are not welcome in North Korea. With its oppressive government and lack of freedom, North Korea is a country that should be avoided at all costs. As we've seen, these 10 countries have something in common: dangerous political climates, violent conflicts, and hostility towards Americans. Whether it's the threat of war, terrorism, or simply the risk of being caught in a diplomatic nightmare, these nations are not places where you want to be, especially if you're an American tourist. So as you plan your next adventure, remember, not every country is as welcoming as it seems. Some places may seem fascinating, but safety should always come first. Stay informed, stay aware, and if you ever find yourself planning a trip to one of these countries, make sure you know exactly what you're getting into.